why don't we take a trip down Raff Lane?
That's a tasty looking roast you've got there, Claude. Where'd you get it?
Is that chicken?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I nabbed it from the base we took over the other day. No big deal.
It could be something else, though.
Plus, it's about to go bad, so there's no point in trying to ration it out to the troops. Meaning?
You're giving it to me. Oh, yes!
Sharing, I would think.
Hold on there, big guy. Nobody can eat all of this alone. Not even you.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking we could all feast on it together. Want to help me cook it?
You bet I do. Might mean my stomach goes a little emptier, but feasting with the whole team adds a spice like no other.
You really would eat all that, Raph?
Just leave the rest to me. I'll kick this meat party off in style.
Hey, make sure you take it to the mess hall. Is he even listening to me?
Yeah, we're...
This looks incredible.
Oh!
Color me impressed, Raphael.
They even had a crowd sound.
Well, you said it was about to go bad, right? I had to grill it up as quick as I could.
He has been practicing.
I mean, it wasn't going bad in a matter of minutes, but this is a huge help. Thanks. Weird. It felt like that was more than we could ever finish. But just mention food to the crew and it's gone in an instant.
Of course, man.
Too bad, too. I was thinking I could split any leftovers we had with Maya and my grandpa.
Well, they're not here, right?
Doesn't it take days to get here from where they are?
Yeah.
It would definitely have started rotting by then. Besides, this isn't really the chapter in history you want an old man and a child going out for a stroll.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Still, I hope that day comes soon.
Huh?
A time when we can invite your grandfather and sister over for banquets whenever we want.
Dang.
A time when it's not so dangerous for them to travel.
Remember, leader of the Alliance here. Talking about just having his sister and his grandfather over.
Not that any of that'll be possible so long as this war keeps dragging on.
Though if Claude does what he normally does, he's gonna leave.
That's it, Claude! That's it!
Whoa, what's all the yelling for?
This meal was amazing, yeah. But a little voice in the back of my mind kept saying something was missing. And now I know what it is! Once the land's at peace again, we're gonna have a huge party with Maya and my grandpa and everyone!
You know, that'd be cool, you know, like just the generals. Well, okay, like a golden deer party.
After all, you can't savor a meal if you've got thoughts of war rolling around in your head.
Because if they're all survived and, you know, they're friends, they went to school together, so it'd be nice for everybody's family to come together.
Yeah, I think you're right. A banquet we can throw in peacetime is far better than one we have to put on hold due to the conflict.
Yep.
But in order to make that dream a reality, we'll need to create a future where the wild animals share their game instead of fighting over it.
Game? As in game meat? You have more?
Did he?
Sorry, just a metaphor for the eagles and lions, always at each other's throats.
You know, that's actually another thing I was gonna mention. I've been watching a lot of deer videos. Unrelated, I think. Especially baby deers. And watching their behaviors and stuff like that. Anyways, point is, deers are herbivores. Eagles and lions, you know, carnivores. I know that was done intentionally. We're the prey. Well, I mean, you would think we'd be the prey for the lion, and we still were. Yeah, Dimitri attacked us too. It's just...
As for us deer, we're content with leaves.
Yeah.
But where should we forage next?
Exactly. I meant to mention that before, well, not before Claude spoke on it. I wanted to mention it before Claude spoke on it. Didn't know he would, but you know. How have I not got his with Ignatz yet? Oh, okay. We'll work on it. Lawrence?
Raphael, pardon my interrupting your fleeting moment of repose.
Oh, hey Lawrence. You need something?
This should be interesting.
I do, in fact. To tell the truth, I recently learned how you and your family founded an inn once you returned to your hometown.
Okay.
Yet, you still chose to leave them behind and risk your life and livelihood fighting in this brutal war.
Well, he's got to protect them.
I must ask the reason why.
Why? Well, to keep my family safe, of course.
I struggle to follow your reasoning. Would then it not be more prudent to remain by their side?
Well, I mean, and if the war comes to them, then that's dangerous.
That's what I thought at first, too. But just being there with them wouldn't be enough. Yeah, I can protect everyone day to day if I'm back keeping watch at the inn. But if me joining the fight on the front lines means we bring peace back to the world, they'd never have to worry another day in their lives.
Well, in theory, you know, there is still... Tomorrow is not guaranteed.
So sure, it's tough being away from Maya through all this. But it'll be worth it in the end. I know it.
Yeah, you're fighting for a good cause. Well... He's fighting to protect his family. I respect that.
I see. Your thinking is correct in part, but it is in part mistaken as well.
I'm not saying they're in the right, but at the very least, I think they're completely justified in fighting back. That's all I'll say.
Staying at the inn to protect your family will not provide them the security you so desperately desire. So long as this war continues to heave along, your establishment will always remain at risk of being consumed by the flames of combat.
Yeah.
But you are a commoner, and it is our duty as nobles to protect the ordinary citizens of our territories.
Again, I know he's coming for a place of care, but Raph has his reasons.
There should be no need for one who is not with the military to leave their family and join the war effort. Such tasks are meant to be handled by the nobility.
But he is. Like, he joined, he's a general, therefore he's in the military.
In other words, you should be leaving the defense of your lands to me and my subordinates.
Were you really that worried about me being here? Oh, thanks. But this was my choice. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, that is not what I meant, in the slightest. I speak of the obligation we in the nobility have to our people. The weight of war should fall on our very shoulders, while the common folk in our charge should focus on maintaining their livelihoods.
I will say Lawrence is definitely a piece of, trying to keep the old ways alive.
Okay, but I'm still gonna fight no matter what. The toughest people are the ones who should be leading the charge, right?
Yeah, and we need the crit master.
What I mean is, you're not listening to a word I say, are you?
He's listening. It doesn't matter.
You don't think I've got what it takes, huh? I got it. Let's compete to see who's stronger.
Pardon? You want a competition?
You betcha. It's the perfect way to find out who's got the real arm muscles around here.
That's fair. I mean, Lawrence does wield the lance, as much as I want to make him a mage.
There's a bunch of boxes that need to get moved, over in the training grounds. Want to see who can carry the most? If I win, you'll have to promise to be totally cool with letting me fight.
But that seems fair.
No, I must decline. By that token, you will only end up proving your point.
Yes.
So you do think I'm strong?
Do not misunderstand my intentions. You and I are on completely different pages on this matter. We are practically in two separate genres.
That's true. But I want Raph here.
But someone like him would undoubtedly prove useful in the heat of battle. But...
hello? Whatever. I'm gonna go grab those boxes myself. My muscles are aching for a little workout.
All right. Interesting. They don't have a conversation. It's almost like they're setting up Lawrence to not grow. Or at least, maybe just not in certain situations. Let me look at Lawrence's, No. It's just realistically speaking, I think that would be the only conversation he had with Raph. Okay. Speaking of, though, how's his Raph's conversation with Leonie?
Oh boy. I think I'm in over my head here.
Which, speaking of, that was another thing. I always said Leonie, I didn't see her with anybody, even Raph. At least to me, no one stuck out strongly, so we'll see how this goes.
Not often I see you sigh, Raphael. What's wrong?
Oh, Leonie! I'm glad you're here. Listen,
Huh?
do you have a second to answer a question about bow making?
Game, what is this? You made her class into spears, yet on her uniform, she's got 2 quivers, and now we're talking about bow making.
Sure, go ahead. But you do know that all our bows are pre-supplied to us, right?
That makes sense.
No, I get that. Problem is, the ones they give us can't hold up to my muscles. Even if I draw the string back really carefully, the bow still ends up snapping in half.
You snap bows in half? That really shouldn't be possible.
Anyway, I'm trying to make a bow that I can use in place of the ones I keep busting, but I can't seem to get it right.
Yeah, I think you would try picking up Claude's bow. Although, you know, it would hurt him, and yeah, we'd actually, that's dangerous. Yeah, forget that idea. Index? But Leonie didn't have it yet, so...
Well, you've come to the right gal. Give it here.
Thanks, Leonie.
Okay, so it's much quicker to reinforce an existing bow instead of trying to make one from scratch.
Yeah?
First, you wrap this around here and flex it like so. Then on the opposite end... And there you have it. I used animal tendons, which will absorb the force you
What?
place on the bow and make it even more pliant.
Animal tendons? Nani?
This should be flexible enough to withstand even the burliest of your pulls. Give it a try.
Is that an actual thing?
Oh, wow, look at that! I'm pulling with everything I've got, and it's just fine. Thanks, Leonie.
I feel like this should be a bow in the game.
You're very welcome.
Like Felix's weapon that he got in his... What support was that? Was that with Dimitri or us?
But say, you're still pretty new to the bow, right?
Yep, but I want to get better, because using it makes my muscles happy.
Huh.
In that case, I have an idea. I'm currently on guard duty, which means chasing off random bandits and monsters whenever I see them.
Perfect.
Why don't you come with me on my next patrol? It'll be a great way to test your new weapon.
Oh, that would be great! You're really incredible, Leonie. No one can beat you when it comes to bow stuff.
Really, game? Really? You don't say. Then why does her daggum class not lead to a bow night?
Well, I was born in a hunting village, so I guess it's sort of my thing.
That's absolutely true. The daggum best bow user I had. We're not gonna go there. The game admitted it, alright? So I'm fine.
I imagine you've got different talents that just come naturally to you, right?
Plus, she will end up being a bow knight. Make no mistake, I am currently training her.
And if I ever find myself struggling with one of your specialties, I'm sure you'll help me out.
You bet. You ever need a hand with food or workouts? I'm the man for you.
Workouts? What is her workout regimen now that I think about it?
Yeah, I'm a card-carrying member of the Clean Plate Club, so I don't need help in the eating department.
Respectable. Respectable.
Well then, just come to me if you ever want to put a little beef on your bod.
I did like that, though. I did like that support. We shall see. Speaking of, one thing I noticed. Should I point it out? I guess. There's no S ranks. And they clearly had the space where they could have put it. I don't think anyone's name is long enough to where it wouldn't make sense. So I'm wondering if they just chose not to, or if that's legit not a thing here. Okay, so that's... Ooh, Marianne Ignatz, okay. Then, alright, what we'll do is we'll go... Finish up Leonie's, then go to Marianne Ignatz, and then I'll end with Lysithea again. Talk to me, Leonie.
Hey, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Sure, what do you need? Wait, don't tell me. You're here for some advice from a pro.
Hey now, man.
Actually, I am. You know how all the top mercenaries have some kind of specialty?
Wait, are they gonna talk about it? the fact that she uses lances and a bow?
Some excel at swordsmanship, some are adept in subterfuge, and so on. Even you have your own special thing.
Okay, they might be justifying it to me. Let me listen.
That incredible, mysterious power. Anyway, I was just thinking that I need something like that too.
A bow. A legendary bow. I can tell. In fact, Linhardt's here. He's probably necessary for that paralogue.
Mysterious, huh? But yeah, I guess you're not wrong. As for you, Leonie,
Your killer with a bow and arrow.
I thought the bow was your thing. If you want to make a name for yourself, shouldn't it be with that?
I'm about sick of this game though. It's telling me use a bow.
I was raised in a hunting village, so yeah, I do know my way around a bow.
Trust me, I've seen the future. You'll be a beast.
But a bow and arrow isn't very helpful in the middle of a heated battle, is it?
You just need to learn point blank volley. That's all you need.
I figure I'll need to do better than that if I want to be a first-rate mercenary.
No. It'll get the job done.
You can use all kinds of weapons, right? And you can even ride horses.
Yeah, they're trying to justify it to me.
Sure, I know the basics. But it's more of a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none kind of situation.
Nah, jack of all trades, master of... Well, I'd say at least one.
That may be the case, but if you look at it from another angle, those skills make you a pretty powerful mercenary.
Yeah, I'm gonna be switching. That just told me. Switch Leonie when I need a bow or lance.
What do you mean?
You know the fundamentals for everything. There's nothing you're particularly bad at.
That's true too. I actually tried making her proficient in all weapons. Ferdinand as well.
Well, yeah, but I'm just average at all of them.
Even so, a mercenary who can do everything decently well would actually be in pretty high demand. Strategically, your options expand significantly if you've got even one person who can react to any change in battle.
Yeah? He's speaking facts.
Meanwhile, mercs with only one specialty are practically useless in some situations.
Yeah. Unless you're, your level. Because while it's true that lances might give normal sword users a hard time, when you're a beast, it doesn't matter.
Like how some people don't know what to do if they get stuck in a role that doesn't suit them.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's why a versatile mercenary who can adapt to anything is a valuable asset.
But then I'm still just an asset. It doesn't sound like that'll earn me a reputation as one of the best.
Trust me, the bow. That's your go-to.
For that, you just need to keep working hard and improving your skills, yeah? If you're average at everything, then that means you have plenty of room to grow.
Very true, Grape.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Your strength is that you can do anything. So if you keep getting better at everything and end up even a tiny bit above average...
Then I'd shine brighter than any one-trick pony on the battlefield.
Again, though, I did use her as a one-trick pony. I did give her some spears, but eventually I just realized, stop it, there's too many powerful bows.
And then if you keep showing off all you can do, your name will get around and you'll be one of the best in no time.
As the Blade Breaker Part 2.
I see. Thanks. You've really given me a lot to think about.
Glad to help. Though I wouldn't really call myself first-rate either. So we'll both have to keep working as hard as we can.
I think you're close. Definitely gave Blake a run for his money.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll be the best of the best. I bet we'll even get our own special nicknames.
Yeah. Much how as odd as I feel about that nickname. For that support conversation, Leonie's class path should have changed. She should be proficient in bows. Like, literally all of her supports are telling me. I guess they figure, look, we know you played 3 houses. We know that we're kind of capping. But for most of for any other person besides Leonie, this path makes sense. Bernie, Ignatz, Shamir. I think I ended up giving them all an Ash Bow Knight eventually. Even if I didn't keep him in it for long. But Leonie, as a paladin, because Ferdinand would be here. Yeah, Ferdinand would be here too. And Great Knights, yeah, that is the natural evolution from Great Knight. And funny enough, every other class is mounted besides the swords. I guess, you know, they're just trying to pair weapon types, and with as many classes as you can master. Plus, it would be interesting to see Leonie using white magic, but I genuinely don't think I'm gonna want that. Well, actually, let's look at that. So, if I were to give Leonie, what white magic abilities can she learn? Physic, okay. Heal, restore. So no attack magic if through from this path, so that's pointless. Well, not point. Wait, yeah, can she only use white magic? And even with this, she doesn't actually gain a spell. Wow. Leonie might not be able to use any magic with that, so they probably planned for that. Yeah. She doesn't get any spells from this. Wow, she can only get fire magic. I mean, she always could be a dark knight. I think she looked nice as a holy knight, but that's down the line. We don't have master classes yet. Right now, paladin was her next class. Right. So let's go Marianne Ignatz.
Good evening, Marianne. What are you up to?
I found this in the mess hall.
A painting?
Oh, that's...
It was at your seat, so I wondered if it maybe belonged to you, or if...
You know, actually, this was kind of my pairings. Well, if I had to choose. Claude, Hilda, Ignatz, Marianne, Lysithea, Lawrence, and then Raph and Leonie. Seems like that's what these naturally would lead to. Unless, you know, I chose to do something outside of the house.
Actually, it is mine. Thank you.
Because when Ingrid came through, at least in the Golden Deer route, I was like, oh, yeah, that's interesting.
It's not a very good painting, is it? I mean, the use of color and composition are all wrong.
Wait, I missed something. Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. The Pegasus looks as though she's about to take flight at any moment.
You really think so? Well, that's good to hear.
So, did you paint this, Ignatz?
What?
Well, you said it's your painting.
I guess you found me out.
The brushstrokes are soft, yet it has a true sense of movement.
Whoa.
I think it's beautiful.
That's very descriptive, Marianne.
Well, I was hoping to combine the Pegasus' gentle nature and powerful wings in a single image. This was more of a test, to see what poses and focal points would be most effective for... Oh, I'm sorry. I got a bit carried away there.
No, by all means.
It's alright. No, I honestly had no idea you liked Pegasi so much.
Bonding moment. I would like to see... Constance doesn't have her class, though.
They don't allow men to ride them, so I don't tend to hear too much praise for them.
Wait, so that's the reason... We're literally not allowed? Has any Fire Emblem game ever said that? They might have. I was young when I played some of the other ones, so it's been a minute.
But they're so kind, and so powerful when they fly. They truly are the most magnificent creatures.
Which some of you all in the comments, I'm like, how good is your memory, or did you play them recently? Because that's always the case. You know, you could have just been a fan once you played this game, or, you know, earlier game, and then went on a journey. I know one person in particular that was the case for, so...
You seem to like them just as much as I do, Marianne.
Yeah, animals and such.
I've never seen you smile like this before.
I would like to see Marianne ride a Pegasus, but...
Oh, I wasn't,
No explanation necessary?
Don't worry. I'm just as bashful about it as you are.
But you ain't blushing, bruh.
Say, here's an idea. would you mind if I watched you spend some time with a Pegasus?
That's quite a thing to ask, eh, Nuts?
I promise to keep a good distance so as not to put it in too much of a sour mood.
He's gonna paint it. That would awesome. I can see it now. That's gonna be a very nice painting.
I certainly don't mind, but why?
Well,
Yep.
if I ever want to paint one that I'm happy with, I need to observe it up close. Or as close as it will let me get, at any rate.
Wait, did the Pegasi not let you write them? Like, they only want... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought it was the army. Really? Okay, yeah, there's not been a fighting game that said that. I don't think. Unless it was... No, I don't think.
Oh, what a wonderful idea!
To be honest, I'd resign myself to the idea that a male painter could never do one justice.
How do they determine that? You know what? We're not gonna get into the technicalities of that. That's... Nope, nope, nope.
But hearing your kind words has given me the courage to try my hand at it again. So, thank you for that.
I'm happy to help. Truly I am.
Like, can you disguise yourself, or will that not work? I mean, I guess, you know what? Like I said, that's dangerous territory. Speaking of, all right, let's do this, Lysithea. I'm putting on my arm. Nah, after seeing Luna, I gotta admit, Claude's brave. All right, yeah, I know I had that image of Lysithea where she's about to use Luna on Claude. Yeah, no. Yeah, speaking of. Yeah, knowing that she can do that.
Claude, will you knock it off already? So help me. If you continue treating me like a child, I'll...
Easy there. I'm sorry, okay? Just don't start blasting off any spells in here.
I've more pride than to turn an unarmed soldier to cinders.
I don't know if I would know, but clearly we care about her, right?
I'm busy.
But just that's dangerous. I mean, I guess it's technically like Claude's got a gun, you know, at all times. But like Cynthia, she isn't, well, at least in 3 houses, she didn't need a tome. All she needs is her hands. All right, on that note, let's see what we got, Lysithea. She's probably gonna open up about her crest down, though.
May I speak with you a moment?
Oh, you seem regretful. Oh, hold on, let me adjust myself in my seat.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to take a break. You need something?
I feel like it's gonna take another turn, though. She's gonna apologize, and I'm gonna say something, then she's gonna go off again.
Our relationship has been strained for a while, so I thought it was time to resolve our issues.
Our issues?
It has?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, at least I felt that way ever since the incident.
Well, I mean, if you must. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry, I gotta do it.
Oh, you mean that time you were hollering about some ghost, but it turned out to be a dead tree? I didn't think anything about that, and I didn't tell anyone either.
No, not that. Well, yes, there was that, but there was another, more defining incident. Remember?
Oh, I should have mentioned the pastry too. I gotta remember Lysithea loves sweets. Nah, I gotta go with the ghost. I gotta go.
Are you talking about the time I treated you like a kid and you got all mad?
I mean, you didn't treat her like a kid. You just, well, maybe you did.
Yes, of course that's what I'm talking about.
That happened a long time ago. Has it really been eating at you ever since?
What's a long time ago? Because I think Holt's age did change.
Well, I mean, I was unable to maintain my composure and got rather aggressive with you over trivial details.
You understand? You understand?
I kept telling myself that I had to apologize, but I could never bring myself to do it. But now, I'm sorry.
Don't mind me.
Well, I'd like to apologize too. I should have been more careful with what I said.
Oh, and if you don't know what that loading thing is, I'm taking the last 30 seconds of video. In fact, let's just replay that.
kept telling myself that I had to apologize, but I could never bring myself to do it. But now, I'm sorry.
There we go. Nice, nice. Anyways.
Why does being called a kid upset you so much?
Good question.
If you don't think of yourself that way, then any comments of the kind should be like water off a duck's back.
In theory, for most things.
Look, I'm a tiny bit younger than everyone else, and it doesn't help that I'm shorter too.
You're taller than... I'm not gonna mention that.
Plus, I do have somewhat of a baby face.
Maybe. But you look old enough to me.
Really? You don't look that young to me.
Yeah. Wow, great. We are syncing right now.
You don't think so?
Oh, I didn't think about it. She would love to hear that.
Yeah. Now that I really look at you,
Oh!
I think you're a very pretty young woman.
Nah.
And you act real mature too.
Nah, you capping, Grape. You capping.
Oh no, I'm not really.
Nah, he knew exactly what to say, but best believe.
But most importantly, your skill at commanding troops puts all the real adults to shame.
Nah, I would compliment her dadgum magic, but yeah, she is a genius too.
Hold on. Real adults?
Oh.
So what you're saying is that I'm ultimately still just a child?
I didn't even catch it. Grape, what'd you do, man?
Ugh, crud. I misspoke. What I meant was...
It's too late. You've already done it.
There you go, making excuses again. Now I know exactly what you think of me.
Yep.
This conversation's going sideways again, isn't it?
I saw this coming.
It would seem so. Though, I suppose forgiving you would be the mature thing to do.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. See?
Oh no.
You are a real grown-up, Lysithea.
I hear the Luna coming. Get out of the premises, Grape.
Something about this still rubs me the wrong way. But... oh, fine. I just ask that you keep treating me like the adult I am.
It's because you're doing that, Lysithea. He's not gonna take you seriously as long as you do that. But alright. Now then. I guess next up... I could, wait, what? Oh, right. We can really get this strong. What's a good way? No, I'm not gonna ask because people will tell me. Alright, I'm gonna ask this question, but do not tell me the answer because I'm just wondering out loud what a good way is to grind Umbral. I mean, I guess there are some missions. Honestly, I just think I'm in too early game right now. We don't have master classes yet, and I honestly think if we don't even have master classes, we probably shouldn't have full access to the relics. And there has to become a point where we can unlock that ability that they all have. Even wait, yeah, even the staff. Like this nullifies damage and adds magic. I don't know what this could be. I mean, its normal ability is that it has far range, but I'm honestly kind of scared. But yeah, as long as we don't have access to those abilities, I don't need to make those weapons that powerful. They're pretty strong already, so. All right. Well, with that being said, I guess I'm done. I always hate ending these recording sessions. I'm having so much fun. And I hear people saying that, oh, I finished the Black Eagle route. Oh, I finished the Blue Lion route. It's like, yeah, I know. In fact, by this time, maybe you guys have already done all 3 routes when I'm uploading this. Look, if I could stream right, I would have these up a lot sooner. And I guess that's what you guys are seeing from other people. They just upload a batch of like 2-hour episodes, which I could do, but even then I still have to take the time to edit, and it would certainly not be daily. I can't edit that much content and upload it and keep it daily. That's not likely. Plus, I think if I were to do that anyways, people would they wouldn't, like, I feel like with shorter episodes, people can pay more attention to stuff, you know, that might be smaller, that might never be talked about if I do it in a larger episode. So, you know, there's pros and cons. But as long as I keep it daily, or, you know, mostly daily, I think I'll get done somewhat in a decent time. It certainly won't take me a year. That's for sure. Oh, wait, we're almost to the next level. Okay, I didn't get anything. Okay, let's try to do one more thing. So I can actually, if I get more veteran training gear. Yeah, probably for swords and bows. Let's do that. That means I need 116 smithing stones that I do not have. I mean, I could get rid of most of these because I do not care for them at all. Okay, well that's 80. And unlike before, the only place I can really buy stones is Anna. Well, if we got the knight's insignia, that's 5. So times 8, right? That's 35 plus 80. I can do it. I can do it. So it won't be swords and bows, but
any matters regarding the facilities.
Swords, I think, is most important. And then battalion guild. What do I want? Number of battalions I can hire. Costs. Increases the endurance. I haven't seen endurance become a problem, so guess cost.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Oh, my training points just went up. I guess I could have gotten it. Is there anything, do I notice anything different? No, not in particular. This was always, this changed off camera before I got the higher rank. So it might be just whenever I complete another map, the base grows. Yeah, everything looks the same. Okay, well then, one last thing.
Care to make yourself useful?
How about some chores? I think I'll just try to grind Bernie and Linhardt's stuff off camera and keep them with the unit, because this is too risky, at least until I decide if I'm going to do their C ranks or not.
We all must do our fair share.
Well, I can do what I did because I got Bernie's B rank and I just saved the A rank. I had that for the longest time, so I could still, but I know Bernie now, so it's different. Support info for Bernie. Marianne. Alright, let's do it.
Counting on you both.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
Coffee beans. Okay.
We all must do our fair share.
And yeah, I think I just got it. No. What? Oh, close. Moi and Marianne. I think I'm good to say that for another episode, though. Because well, yeah, I'll say it for another episode. So, with that being said, this has been great. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. And now it's time for the question of the day. And I tell you, they got jokes with Leonie supports. Literally designed with 2 quivers. And mentioned she's a master at bows, but has no indication as far as gameplay goes. But, which I will say, when I actually did reclass Leonie to a sniper, she's quite powerful with that second move of hers. It's pretty interesting. But for now, for the question of the day, since we were talking about weapon specialists, I asked a question like this, I think similar in 3 Houses, but I'm going to change it up a bit in 3 Hopes. If you were a character in this game, would you try to specialize in 1 or 2 weapons? If so, then list them, or try to be a jack of all trades. Curious to see what you all will say, so with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.